one more thing, everyone enrolled or not? If anyone did not enroll, means please enroll. The number you guys are know that number, right? I'm scrolling that every time. Give me a second. I'm going to share my screen. Are you getting my screen, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So please try to enroll for today. If anyone did not enroll, means there is a number scrolling here, right? So you can contact to them or you can ping to them directly. If you have any doubts, you can consult that number. My team will be helpful to you to enroll with your process. Okay. Okay. Fine. Shall I start for today's session? Actually, what we are done, we are discussing about the components of the Power BI, right? See, if I need to build any report or any dashboard, what we have to do, we need to get some data, right? See, we are done the architecture of the Power BI or how the Power BI will be working, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Have we done that, right? If you guys are know that only, then you are able to work on Power BI. Why? Because you need to know the flow of that Power BI, right? Yes, please. Yes, please have a seat. So we know how to work on the Power BI, right? So we are done the architecture of the Power BI. We are done, right? So what is architecture of the Power BI? Initially, we need to gather the data from the data sources, and then what we will do? That data we are importing into the Power BI desktop. No, you don't know data. Then join with that. Okay. Only one only, right? Enough. Do you need screen? Okay. Do you have link? Link do you have? Link. There? Okay, fine. See, we know how to work on the Power BI, right? How we know? We know the architecture of the Power BI, the working flow of the Power BI, how we are going to work on technology, which is Power BI, right? So initially, we need to gather the data from the data sources into the Power BI desktop. Later that, what we need to do once we gather the data, what we have to do? What we have to do? Anyone, please? Anyone, please? We have to analyze the data, right? Yes or no? Why we need to analyze the data particularly? Why? Because what is the business is going on, what data we are able here. So what is business type it is. So to find out that, to know this, we have to analyze the data. And apart from that, if you need to understand if you need to understand the business process or business things, okay, and the business requirements, you should go for analyzing of the data, right? Once we analyze the data, and then what we need to do as per your requirements, or if you need to clean up your data. Am I audible to everyone? Clear, right? Yes or no? Hello, excuse me, please respond. Am I audible to everyone?
Y- yes, Manikanda. Yes.
So see, one thing you guys are need to remember. See, whatever I'm asking, that you guys are need to respond here. If you did not respond, means there is no any use sitting off at early morning 7 o'clock, right? So please try to respond at least. I'm not asking any technical question here. Just basics what we have done. I'm asking that only. Just I'm recapping that 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, why? Because there is weekend, right? 2 days gap in between you and your class, right? Yes or no? So that's why I'm trying to recapping that. If anyone did not understand, means please try to at least understand right now. Okay. If you have any doubts, please ask me. I will give you 10 minutes of time. I mean, end of the session also. You don't worry about that. Okay. Try to understand what I'm trying to say here. See, these basic concepts, if you don't know, means you cannot work on the Power BI. It's very hard to work without having basic knowledge of the technology. It's very hard to learn that. So that's why I'm trying to giving you the basic knowledge theoretically. See, once we are done the theoretical sessions, 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 sessions will be totally theoretically only. After that, we are going to work on practically on Power BI. So once you know the basic things of the Power BI, and then you are able to, then only you are eligible to work on the Power BI. So that's what I'm trying to say, that please try to understand me, please respond to me, please listen carefully. Clear everyone? The basic things you have to know here. Okay. Why? Because someone will be working on anywhere, it's okay, fine. If anyone did not work, see, if anyone freshers are there, they don't know how to work on that, right? So they're here to learn particularly, right? So 0 to they need to learn, right? So the basic level to expert level, that is my responsibility to teach you. But your responsibility is only the listening and the gathering that. What I'm trying to say here, you have to grabbing that. Clear everyone? Is that clear? See, please respond, guys. At least. What's your name? Did you join? Okay. Okay, fine. See, please listen carefully. Okay, what we are going to discussing here. See, we know that once we are gathering the data into the Power BI desktop, we need to analyze the data, and as per your requirement, or as of you know, what you analyze the data. If you are feeling any uncomfortable data in Power BI, the data you need to cleaning that. Okay, you need to clean the data. Okay, fine. So once you're done that cleaning up part, where we need to go? We need to go for the modeling of the data. Okay, why we need to go to modeling part of the data? We are going to see that also. And apart from that, once we are done the modeling, then only you are going to start that actual creating of reports and visualizations. Okay, clear? So that part, actual part is in Power BI. We are having Power BI component. There we are going to creating the visualizations. There we are going to creating the report. And after that, what we need to do? We need to that report publish into the Power BI services. And there what we have to do? And there we need to create a dashboard. That dashboard we need to publish to your individual or business management of firm. Is that clear? And after that, if I need to create a dashboard, before that we need to know something, where we will do the analysis part, where we will do the visualizations part, where we will do the cleaning part, where we are going to do the pivot, data modeling part. These are all the things where it is happening. See, when I'm saying that these are all the components, okay, no need to install each and every one individually. Each and every component will be interact with the Power BI. If you install that Power BI, each and every one component will be installed with that. No need to learn individually, no need to learn each and everything. Okay. So just you need to follow me. You can understand it. You don't worry it. Okay. You don't worry about it. Is that clear, everyone? Please respond. If you did not respond, means I can't interested to teach you. Yes or no? See here, if you guys are not responding, means what is mean by that? You are getting or not? How can I know that? Yes or no? So that's what I'm asking. That at least please respond. Please be active, guys. What happened for today? Hello?
Yeah, yes, sir. Please continue.
Why no one is responding here? What about Priyanka, Mamata, Karimullah, Karthi? Can you hear me? You guys are listening or not? I don't know that. Subhani, what is this, guys? No one is responding here.
Yes, we can hear you, Mani. So maybe you can start. Every time people
Yes, I
unmute.
can hear you, but I don't know you guys are listening or not, right? How can I
Oh,
understand it, man?
understood. Got it. Okay.
Yes or
Let me
no?
wait for others to respond. I don't know, man. We will last 10 minutes. We are talking whether. they can hear or not. Yeah, go ahead. It's your call.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. At least one person responding properly. Thank you so much, man. See, actually, we are going to discussing about the components. Why? Because whatever the things we are going to learning here, those things, particularly in Power BI, whatever we are doing, that will be having in the work of components of the Power BI. Okay. So now we are going to see the components of the Power BI. Components of the Power BI means Power Query Editor, Power View, Power Pivot, Power BI Desktop. We are going to see that.
Can you maximize the
Now,
window, please? Can you maximize the window? I cannot
yes,
able
yes,
to.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Okay.
Are we done? Are we getting that? Are you getting
And
that?
for me, I'm still seeing I have to maximize from my side. Is this the best you can
Yes.
do?
You did not getting right. Okay. I'm done my side. The maximize of my window, which is Power BI components.
Yes,
Everyone
yes, it
getting
is
that?
maximized. Yeah, it is
Yes,
maximized.
yes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Maybe you have to go for something you have to do in your Windows only. Okay, fine. See, the Power Query Editor, which is one of the major component in Power BI, you need to know that. And apart from that, you have to know what is Power View, what is Power Pivot, what is Power BI Desktop, and what is Power Q and A. When I'm saying that the features, a good feature of the Power BI is, I'm saying that right. Q and A. Yes or no? Have we done that right? Have we done? Okay, fine. See the power maps also is there. Power mobile apps also there. Power BI service is also. See, these are all the components we are going to working on that, and these all the components are in our Power BI. Okay. So what is that Power Query Editor? See, we are having one component. We are going to working in that. So what is that exactly? How it will be working that, what is the character, what is the role of Power Query Editor in Power BI? We are going to see that now. When I'm saying that Power Query Editor, which is helps you to clean up your data, so as we discussed in how to the architecture of the Power BI. Okay, when I'm discussing that, the architecture of the Power BI, you need to clean up your data, right? So if you need to clean your data, you should know about the particularly one component of Power Query Editor, which is ETL tool. Okay, why I'm saying that ETL tool is, see, the Power Query is inbuilt ETL tool available in Power BI. Okay, see the Power BI, in the Power BI there is one of the ETL process tool which is called Power Query Editor. So in that Power Query Editor, what we can do? So whatever the data you have been extracted into the Power BI, so that data you are going to extract, that data you are going to do transformations. After that, once you are done your cleaning part in the Power BI, you need to load the data into Power BI desktop. Okay, why? Because a Power BI desktop is a particularly one component, right? So we are doing a cleaning part here in Power Query Editor. So from the Power Query Editor 2, we have to we have to load the data into the Power BI. And apart from that, you can directly load the data into Power Query Editor. That's why we're calling as a, the Power Query Editor is ETL process. It means it is inbuilt ETL tool. Whatever the ETL process are there, whatever the ETL processes are available in the tool, each and everything you can do in Power BI with the help of the Power Query Editor. Is that clear, everyone? Now, what is mean by this? What you are doing here? Whatever the data you do have, that data you are going to shaping that as of your requirement. Okay, and apart from that, what you are doing here, the raw data, which the data you have been gathered from the clients or the business users or the end users, that data you are going to be cleaning as a useful data. When I'm saying the raw data, see, remember one thing, no one clients will be giving you a raw data, sorry, a cleanup data. It means the ready made data to create a visualization. So what you have to do, you should receive only the raw data. Which one you need to clean up, which one you need to create some reports and dashboards. Okay, it means what you are doing here, you are doing some data preparation. Yes or no? Some data preparation you are doing that. Is that clear, everyone? Clear, everyone? Now, in Power Query data, we do have one more thing. What is that? Is the language. One language is available, which is called M language. M language and mashup language. Okay, M language and mashup language you are going to be learning here. It means, see, whatever the things you are doing in the processor, I mean the ETL process here, just you are doing that UA process only, user interaction. You guys are know that user interaction, right? What is user interaction? Everyone know that. Everyone know this, right? Yes or no? What is UI? User interaction.
Yeah, user interface. Yeah.
Yes, user interface, right? So how we are interacting directly to that particular tool, we are what we how we are going to working on without writing any languages, without writing any coding, without writing any queries. Directly when we are when we are going to work on that particular tool, it will be user interaction, right? User interface, yes or no? So whatever the things we are doing here, the ETL process, which is extraction and transformations, and if you need to do any, placing the replacing the null values, both those things we are going to working in Power Query editor. So in that Power Query editor, what we are doing that, see, actually we know that it is a non-coding, completely non-coding, completely non-coding, without writing any single line of code. You can achieve whatever you want. Even if you want to create a single visualization, you no need to write any one single line of code. Even if you are doing any ETL process, you no need to go for write any M language or anything, but you have to know that what is that language. What we are doing here, the back end something will be happen, right? See, there is a there is a, for example, there is a form. Any one form you are going to filling that in the Google form, whatever it is, you are doing something that, what is that? You are interacting that to give the information about you, yes or no? So that information, what will be happen? That information will be goes to the database directly, right? Yes or no? To store the data, it will be goes that directly to the database. Okay, in between that storing the database, okay, and you are giving something details you at your end, what will be happen back end? It will be something, it will be happen, right? What is that? The coding or whatever it is. So that's what in the Power Query editor, whatever the operations you are doing, that back end of that operations, there is a M language. That M language will be processing that whatever we are going to do that. Is that clear, everyone? What is M language and what is mashup language? We don't need to worry. Why? Because while we are learning with Power Query editor, while we are going to working on Power Query editor component, I will let you know clearly. Okay, practically we have to see that. Before that, we need to know what is that exactly the component. Just I'm giving you the brief introduction about that each and every component, and then I will start that practical things. Okay, clear, everyone? Clear. Now we know what is Power Query editor. Okay, we have discussed that so far, which is extract and transforming the data. And apart from that, we know that there is one language. We are going to working on raw data that to get that useful data. Now, how it will be? I will give you a simple example to understand it clearly. If anyone did not understand theoretically, so please try to understand this example. Okay. Now we are having what data. What is the data available here? There is a table which is name, gender, age, and date of birth. Yes or no? Everyone clear? Getting that? Are you getting that? There is a table, right? Just I'm giving one example for you. What is ETL? What is the ETL processes we are doing here in Power Query Editor? How it will be working? Okay, clear? Yes, right? No, we are having one column which is name column. We are having another gender column and age column and date of birth column. If anyone try to understand this data, how you felt it? See, if you observe that there is a name column, what is that? There is a name column, what is that? In that name, we are having some records. Are you feeling comfortable to work on this data? If you observe that, how I can address this person? If anyone, how I can address this person? Please respond. Please respond. Please be active. How I can address this person? Exactly, right. See, there is a data. There is a data, but this data is incomplete data. Yes or no? Why? Because I cannot address this person directly Sweta. I cannot address this person directly Reddy, right? What is mean by equal sign? What is mean by equal sign? Both are equal to, right? Yes or no? Whatever the data before or after the equal sign, that both are equal. Then if you observe that, if you when I'm having the equal sign, I'm unable to address this person. Yes or no? Yes or no? So that's what I have to do. I need to get some data about my existing data. Okay, and apart from, if you observe this Shiva R, did you mention anywhere the comma between your name and your initial name? Did you mention anywhere so far? I'm asking you guys, please respond. If you guys are not responding means I don't know you are getting or not. Please try to respond. See, there is one data will be here. There is a data, there is a record here. Okay, in that record, we are having something. What is that? In between your the name and the initial name, we are having something. It means what is going on here? Something delimiter is dividing with your data, right? So what I need to do, I need to get a name which is full name, or I need to get a name which is first name or the last name. So to need to get that, to how to get it, what do we have to do? We need to we need to extract that. How we can extract that? The delimiter. Okay, we are having we are having something called about the before delimiter or after delimiter, range of the delimiter, we are having those operations. We will go to work on that also, you don't worry about it. Just I'm giving that how the data is there. Okay, what are the problems we are having with the data? Okay, what are the things we need to clean with this data? Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? Please try to understand it. And apart from that, we are having one more thing. What is that? Gender. What is this gender? If in gender column we are having something data will be here. Okay. So we know this. What about this? What about this? Either we will use this one or this one. Yes or no? Then what
Yes.
about this? And what about this one? Are you using anywhere these formats
No.
for the gender mentioning? No, right? So what I have to do? I need to maintain proper. I need to maintain proper data. Yes or no? So that's
Yes.
what I need to do something with this column also. And if anyone I'm asking that, what is your age exactly? If anyone asking that, what is your age? What is your answer? So particular, the value you will say that. So for example, there is a age. Either you can say 828 or either you can say 30, whatever it is. You will do one thing. You will do one thing. Why? Because see, for example, you can take my age. Actually, I'm having some date, some age I'm having. Okay, I'm totally 29 years and 8 months older I'm okay. So when I'm saying that, just I'm giving one simple example. Okay, just I'm giving simple example, guys. Okay, so please try to understand it. So 29 years and 8 months I'm having exactly. If anyone asking that, what is my answer? No, no, I'm asking that if anyone asking my age, how old are you? What is my answer? It should be 29 years of 8 months means I'm near to 30, right? Am I able to mention the 30 or am I able to mention the 29? Which one I need to mention?
30.
I'm,
Closer.
see, I'm saying
Round.
that. I'm saying that 29 years, 8 months. Okay, totally. I'm saying that 29 is 8 months. Okay. Now I'm asking you which one I need to mention. I need to mention 30 either or I need to mention 29 only. Which one?
Girls will do 29, boys will do 30.
What happened, man? What an answer. Super. See, actually, it will be depends on something value, right? See, try to understand it. What I'm trying to say here. Why? Because the age we will mention particularly a roundup value. Okay. So, but here you need to know something. See, it's not a thing a rounding a roundup. When we need to go for round down, when we need to go for round up. Yes or no? Yes or no? See, for example, there is a age 26.4 months. It means 26 years 4 months. Now let me know how they will answer. If anyone asking what is your age, how they will answer?
26.
26 exactly. Thank you so much. Now you guys are interested. Okay, 26. Okay, fine. Now the same thing. Now let me know. Now let me know.
27.
Exactly. Why you are saying that 27?
More than half.
Exactly.
Point.
That's what I'm trying to expecting, man. See, when we need to go for the round down, when we need to go for the round up the value. Okay. When the value is before average, it means the less than average value, then we will go for round down value. Yes or no? Are you agree with me? Are you agree? Will you agree, right? Yes or no? Say whenever we are having the value before average or less than average, then we will go for round down. Yes or no? Is that clear? See, for example, I will give you one more example. Okay, someone having the work experience 4 years of 3 months. Now, what is the answer for this? How many years of experience? He will say that around 4 plus years of experience, or else 4 years experience. Exactly right. Now, if anyone having 4.9 years of experience, around how many years of experience that person will be having? How they can say I'm totally around 5 years of experience, they will say that. Yes or no? Yes or no? Around they are saying that, they're not saying exactly. Okay, I'm around 9 years of experience. So that's what I'm trying to say that. Okay, so what is going on here? I need to do something here. What are the process? We need to get clear data. To clean up the data in that age column, I need to do something here. Those processes will be having in your Power Query editor. Okay, and one more thing, guys, please don't compare this date of birth, this age column. Just I'm giving one example. Okay, don't think there is a 2022, how he can get that 28 years. There is a 2021, how he can get that 27.4 years. Okay, don't think like that. Okay, just I'm giving one example for you. That's it. Okay, now coming to the date of birth column. In the date of birth column, what we are having in the date of birth column, if you observe that, we are having something. What is that? There is a date format. Okay, if you observe if you observe this format, is there any format? Is there any format or not? Do you know this format or not? Hey, come on, man, please respond.
This is, you can keep it a YYMMDD. Yeah, all these format is accept except comma.
Exactly. Now, when I'm having the comma, what is that?
Dollar value, the amount.
It's a number. It's not an year
Yeah,
format, right?
cost. Yeah.
Yes or no? Whenever we are having the comma in the number, sorry, in the value, that should be called as a numerical value only. Okay. Now let me know what is this value, either date value or the numerical value. How I can decide that? If I need to decide, if I need to detect this data type, what I have to do? When I did when I did something with this number, either slash or either iPhone, either date, then only I can detect this date column. This DOB column is a date column. Yes or no? We know that. What we know? There is a data type. What is that? Date data type, number data type, text data type. Yes or no? String data type, right? Now, if I need to mention this particularly, this is a date data type. That entire data will be having the format which is date format. Yes or no? But what is going on here? See, actually, this is a data. Okay, actually, this is a data. This is a date only. But unfortunately, someone entered the data with the comma. Now the entire format has been changed for the column. Sir, did you got my point? Did you got my point? So now what I have to do? I need to maintain something format with my date of birth column. Okay. If and apart from that, if you observe that there is one format, there is one format, there is another format. Three types of formats are there. Okay. Why can't I mention that date format only single format to get it clearly? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everything is date only. Now why can't I mention only single format? So that's what these type of, not only these, many things are there, many things are there. So those many things are the apart from the data. Okay, we need to know something here. So where we will do that, that is Power Query role here. That is how the Power Query will be working on here in Power BI, how the Power Query will be helping to you. The major role, the key role in the Power BI is Power Query data. Why? Because the data should be clean up. Without having a cleaning your data, you cannot go for great visualizations. Clear everyone? Now I'll give you a simply which the data, uncleaned data, I'm going to giving you a simple table. This one this one Now if you observe that what happened, what is going on in this data column, sorry, in this data table, what you observed here, let me know that. See, as you're going to be a Power BI developer or the data analyst, you guys are need to improve your skill, which is observing only. Observing, it's very important to you. It will be helps to you while you are learning the Power BI technology, I'm sure. So observe this table before cleaning up this data, after cleaning up this data, what you have been observed in the table.
Yeah, the data is clean. Last
Okay,
name
the
is
data is
found.
okay.
Column.
It is
Yeah, and
clear to understand.
Okay. What you did understand with this table and with
Here,
this
the
data? I'm asking.
data was fully transformed.
Okay.
clean format, Mani.
Clean format. Okay. No one is saying that I did add one column as a last name. Yes or no?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
That's what I'm asking that. Okay. We're having a table. Here we are having only the 4 columns. We are having here 5 columns. One column I did add, which is called last name. That's what I'm asking. Okay. So if you observe that in the date of birth column, entire data have been maintained in same format, with a single format. Yes or no? Now this is my age column. I did maintain some rounding or round up value. And in this gender column, I did maintain a shortcut name for the gender, either male or female. And finally here I did one thing, which is first name and last name. Now if I need to get another column which is full name, I can combine these 2 columns, I can merge these columns in Power Query Editor as a full name. Is that clear everyone? Is that clear everyone? Now this is simple an example to get it what is Power Query. Now we are having the business data. In the data we are having something need to get that data also, we are going to working on Power Query Editor. Is that clear everyone so far, how the Power Query Editor component will be working? Any doubts here? Any doubts? Clear or not? Now what is this data? This is my raw data. Now this is my useful data. Clear everyone? Now what I'm done here, the data I have been prepared myself. to get it understand, to get it easily, to get to analyze this easily. Is that clear, everyone? Any doubt so far? If
Yeah,
you
I
guys
have
are
one
clear
doubt.
with this, yes, please.
Yeah, here only we have 5 rows and 4 columns. That's why we analyze it very easily. But
Hmm.
if you are working on database means there will be n number of rows and n number of columns where we cannot identify with our eye, right? So how can we analyze the data and modify into our useful data?
So that's what I told you before going to clean up your data. What is the data available? What are the records are available in the data table? You have to analyze that before going to cleaning of your data. You have to do analyze the data. I will let you know how to analyze the data. Once we did install the Power
We can
BI,
do
we are going to
analysis through we can do analysis through SQL, right?
no, you can analyze the data in Power BI.
Okay. No, it will
You
make
can
it
analyze
easier.
exactly. See
Yeah.
why? Because see, you guys are asking that you can analyze the data in SQL. See, but
Mm-hmm.
if my data is in, it should be the data will be stored in CSV file, in Excel file, or SQL, whatever it is, whatever it is. So, for
Okay.
example, my data is there in CSV format. How you can understand it? Yes or no?
That is tough, right? CSV file by with
Exactly. So
our
what I will do,
yeah.
that data
Hmm.
I will import into the Power BI. In that Power BI, what the data you are going to importing that entire data will be having in your tabular format only. The data should be in your Power BI is tabular format only. So the data source level you cannot analyze easily. You can analyze, but completely not. But in the Power BI, you can analyze easily. Why? Because the data should be importing in as a tabular format. As a table,
That's
it
right.
will
The
be
question is, are you going to do
yes.
manually row by row through Power BI
So,
or any other technique?
yes, yes, we do have some techniques. We'll use that. We'll use that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you know that. You don't worry. Practically, we did not see. Okay, so that's why you're getting doubt. It's okay, fine. No worries. We will see that also. No need to worry about that. How to analyze the data, what are the data is there, what are the columns are there, and in that column what are the records are there, each and everything we can analyze, and then only we'll start that visualizations. Okay, clear? If you guys are clear means I will go for another slide, which one, another component. We'll see that another component. Is that clear, everyone? Can I go for next component?
Yeah,
Everyone, I'm
sure.
asking. Yeah, thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much. So we have done that Power Query editor, right? So and another thing, we have to know that Power Pivot. Yes or no? Why? Because once we are done the ETL process, we have to go for data modeling part. Why? Because see, now we are having only a single data table. It's okay, no problem. If my data is there in multiple tables, we gather the data, we did clean the data. Now what I have to do? Now that is the question. Now we are having many tables, we are having multiple tables, we are having more than one table. We are going to working on the tables or the data. Now whenever I'm working on more than one table, that data is interacted or related to each and other. Okay, I should create the relationship between the tables. Okay, now we are going to work, we are going to know what is Power Pivot. Okay, the power pivot is performing as a modeling the data in Power BI. Okay, and you can use the DAX functions. So when I'm saying that the features of the Power BI, the maximum features are available in Power BI, I mentioned that some functions which is DAX functions. So 1000 plus functions you are able to write here, which are called DAX functions. So where we will write that, where we are going to writing that functions. See, just it is a functional language only, and it is not as a coding. Okay, just it is a functional language only. Okay, so now in Power Pivot we are going to performing the data modeling, and apart from that, where you are writing the DAX functions, that will be called as a Power Pivot. Now you can use the DAX functions, the DAX formulas, to create calculated columns, to create new measures, to get calculated tables also. Now Here, and one more thing you have to know that you are going to creating a relationship between the tables. Okay, you are going to creating a relationship between the tables. Now, based on common columns, you are going to creating that based on common column. I'll let you know that. I'll give you simple an example. Now, when I'm saying that common column, it's okay, fine. We will see that. Now, when I'm saying the relationship, we are going to creating a relationship, right, between the tables. Now, what is the relationship? We need to know definitely, right? So why? Because there is a relationship in between the two tables. Why the relationship is there? Why we need to create a relationship? Why we need to connect the data between? Why we need to connect the data tables? So that's what is relationship. See, in the interviews, you should be raised this. See, there is a chances to get this question directly. They will asking that what do you know about the data modeling in the Power Pivot? You are able to say that. So the Power Pivot is used to help the create a data modeling. So in between the tables, we are going to creating a connection. We are going to creating a relationship between them. Okay, and in Power Pivot, we will write the dash functions. Everything you can say that. Just we are saying that answer. In that answer, if anyone raising that, what is relationship? What is relationship? Sometimes they will be asking you to test how you guys are performing. Technically how you are good, they will be asking you. So in that case, what you have to do, what is relationship means, the relationship how it will be is how to answer for this. The relationship will be defines how the data tables are connected with each other. We'll see that how it is, we'll see that. Okay, so the relationship means it defines how the data tables are connected with each other. Now I'm going to giving you one example. Okay, now I'm going to giving you an example. If you observe this, if you observe these data, this example of picture. Now we are having how many tables we are having? One is sales table, one is product table, one is date table, one is customer table, one is stores table. See, don't think about. See, you are saying the table, but this is table is not having the columns and rows. In the data modeling, it will be showing you the column names only. Okay, this we will see that, this also we will see that, you don't worry about it. Okay, now I'm saying that just where we are getting that product table, where we are getting that sales table, where we are getting the data table, these all the tables is interacted with each other. Why I'm saying that is, this is a table, right? We know the sales table, yes or no? Yes or no? We know the sales table, we know the product table. What is the product details are there? What are the date information is there? What about the customer details are there? What about the stores details are there? Each and every data we are having that. And apart from that data, the finally we are having something data is available in the sales table. So if you observe that, when I'm saying that, create a relationship between the tables based on the common field. When I'm saying that common field, you can assume as a common column. Is that clear? Everyone? Everyone clear? Now I will try to explain this data modeling part. Okay. Now we are having a sales column. We are having a sales column. When I'm saying that the data is related to each other, the table. Okay. Now with the help of the common column, we are going to creating a relationship. Okay. And why we need to create this relationship? Without having the relationship, why can't we create a visualization? We can create without doing the relationship, without giving the connection between the table also, we can create the visual. But there will be some problem. What is that is, what is it is exactly? You will not get accurate result. You will not get accurate result. So for that, see, for example, you are getting some data. See, we are having some columns in this date column. Are you able to get it easily, right? Date column, product ID and store ID. Zip column is there, cost is there, revenue and units. So we are having something columns here. So for example, if anyone asking that in the product table, we are having something, right? And the product ID, product. Okay, I need to know the each and every product cost. I need to know each and every product cost. I need to create a visual for that. for that requirement. What is that? Product and cost. Now there is a product in the product table. The cost is there in my sales table. I need to use these two columns. If I did not created this connection or the relationship between these two tables, I can get it. But the result will be not good. We'll get a same result. Whatever the value, see, whatever the value you are getting in this, see, there is a table. In this table, we are having the rows. Okay. Whatever the value you are getting here, 0 point something, sorry, 0 point something value are there. Okay, now I'm having that particular table. Okay, now we are having some rows. Now in these rows we are having some value 2.3. Okay, we are getting something value 2.3 cost of the column. Okay, cost of the product we are going we are getting some 2.3 when we did not create any relationship between them. Now what will be if you did not create the relationship or the connection between them? The entire rows will be getting 2.3, 2.3, 2.3. So the same result you will be getting. Is it accurate result? Is it accurate? Even if that product say, even if the product cost is not same, still we are getting some data which is equal data. Now it's not a good way, it's not a proper way to get it the results. Now what I have to is, now I'm going to creating a relationship between two tables. Then I will get exactly how much cost for this product, for particular product. It means from each and every row I should get exact result when I created this relationship. Is that clear, everyone? If you observe that from each and every table there will be a common column from the sales table. Date column, in the date table, date column. Okay, product id from this product table. In this product table we are having product id. Now we are having store id. In the stores table we are having store. Okay, sorry, give me a second, something is going on here. Okay, now if you observe that there is customer table. What is the data we are having? The common column, we need to go for zip, right? Now based on the date column or the common column, we are going to creating a table. We are going to creating a relationship between the tables. Now we are able to get the columns from each and every table. Is that clear why we need to go for data modeling, everyone? Just I'm giving simply what is the data modeling, some introduction about this. I hope everyone clear. If anyone did not understand, please let me know that.
Is the size is the same for when you do the relationship between two tables?
Between the two table size is not a matter. Whatever the size it is, we can create a relationship.
So for example, I put a city here and the sales
Okay.
also if you have a city, right?
Okay.
But the
Yes.
city you have a 10 byte character, but in the customer column you have a 20 byte column.
Okay.
Can you able to make the relationship?
See, actually, whenever you are creating a relationship between the tables, okay, you should know one thing. You should know one thing. It should be either in one table. It should be, the zip code and zip. Why I'm giving the zip code and zip?
Zip code is easy. I'm not asking a zip code. My question
Hmm.
is, you have a different column on sales, and here you have. I'm talking about the real-time question. I'm not taking a
Okay.
simple example of sales and customer. But
Hmm.
you have a column X on a parent. It's not a parent-child relationship, right? Just you are
Yes. Yes.
establishing the relationship, correct?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. So when you establish the relationship, you have a column X on customer table and sales column, you have a column Y, two different name
Okay.
itself. And the size
Okay.
is different. Column
Size
X
is
is a
not a
10 byte.
size is
Mhm.
not a matter. It
Okay.
will not consider that. Whatever the size it is, whether in that column, whatever the records, how many characters are there, it's not a meta. It will don't
So the
consider that.
data type is a matter then, number versus character.
Data type also not a see when I'm saying the common column, what is that? What is mean by that? See,
Common
when I'm saying
column
the
means
common
both are, it is not really exactly the same name of the column, but it's almost is equal.
see, okay, fine. Now we have the date column. Okay, we're having the date column. When I'm saying the common column, what is mean by that? When I'm having the ID column, when I'm saying the same column or common column, what is mean by that? When I'm having one something about you are saying that city, what is mean by city of the same column, common column?
Yeah, it should
What
be
is
a
mean by
city.
this?
Yeah,
It should be a
city.
city. When I'm saying the date, same column for the date, what is that? Date only. When I'm saying the
Date.
ID, what is that? ID only. So what is mean by that? Whenever I'm going to selecting a particular column, which columns are common, that data should be in the other table also should be same. It means the data type also should be same, right?
Okay, correct, correct. That is right. That is default. I mean, I'm not asking that one.
Hmm.
If you want to
Yes.
establish
That's what.
a new relationship, you understand, right?
Hmm.
I'm not talking about
Yes.
automatically Power BI itself built the relationship. I'm not questioning that. If I wanted to add additional, okay, when you go that time, I don't want to stuck you. Maybe I'll ask you or I'll send you a detailed question. I don't want to keep you hold.
Okay.
But in future, you wanted to add any relationship, you can do the multiple relationship too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything others? Any other question? We can do multiple relationships also. In future, if you want to edit that, we're having relation edit in your Power Pivot. It is possible. And apart from that, whatever the data you need to model with yourself, okay, you should know about something about the fact table and dimension tables also. While we are going to working in Power Pivot, you will get it clearly. Just I'm giving that whatever what you can do in the Power Pivot. Everyone clear? Any doubts? Any doubts? Now we are going to see one more component, which is Power BI Desktop. The major component is also. So far, whatever the
నాన్న
components it is.
2 నిమిషాలు ఆగు చేస్తా.
So please go on mute. See, actually, we are going to discussing about the Power BI Desktop. Okay. See, whatever the components I'm saying that Power Pivot and Power BI Desktop, Power View, whatever it is, these all components will be interactive with the Power BI Desktop. Okay, in the Power BI we are having this Power BI desktop. Okay, these Power BI desktop will be interactive with each and every component, which is something about the Power Query data, I mean Power Pivot, Power BI, whatever it is. These all things will be happening in your Power BI desktop, and you need to understand it is what exactly it is. So what is Power BI desktop? The Power BI desktop is a free application that you can install on your computer. Why I'm saying that free application means you no need to pay any cost of money to install this. It is a free source. Okay, and it is used for creating Power BI reports and dashboards. Okay, when I'm saying that reports and dashboards you can create in your Power BI services only. But if you need to create a dashboard, you should need some Power BI report. So these Power BI report you will create in your Power BI desktop. Okay, now and apart from that, as we discussed, the Power BI is a capability to get the data from the different data sources, right? Now if you need to observe that, if you observe that, you can connect multiple data sources also. Okay, you can connect multiple data sources. When I'm saying the multiple data sources, you can gather the data from the SQL at a time. Apart from that, you can gather the data from the CSV. You can gather whatever the data source it is. It means you can connect multiple data sources to get the data. Okay, To collect the data, to get the data, you can go for multiple data sources and transform and model the data using Power Query, okay, and Power Pivot. Transform and model the data using Power Query and Power Pivot, and create interactive visualizations using Power View. These all the components will be inbuilt in Power BI desktop. Okay, it means, see, you don't worry about we are having many components, we need to learn many components, we need to install many no need to worry about it. Once you install that Power BI desktop, all the components will be installed apart from that. Along with this, Power BI desktop, you will get it. You don't worry about it. Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear? I hope everyone clear, right? What are the components we discussed? Still, we need to discuss something, some components. What we are done? Power View. I mean, sorry, Power Query Editor, Power Pivot, Power BI Desktop, right? So we need to know about Power View. As I told you, this Power View is inbuilt in your Power BI Desktop. Okay. Now, there is one more thing need to discuss: Power Queue and A, Power Maps, and Power BI. I mean, Power Mobile Apps and Power BI Services. We'll discuss about these also in tomorrow sessions. Okay, now any doubts do you have? Any doubts, guys? I'm giving you the time. Please observe that and let me know if you guys are any doubts. See here, you need to understand one thing. So while we are learning that Power BI means, it's a completely data analytical tool and the business intelligence. So why it is very demanding is, there is nothing if there is no any data. Okay, if we are having the data, we should need to analyze that. So to get it understand easily, to analyze that, or to get it easily what is going on in the data, it's very easy to, once we are done, created a report or the dashboard. That's why the Power BI is very hot technology and leading market in the IT as a data visualization tool. Okay, now in the Power BI, we are having many data visualizations. I mean, in the Power BI, we are having many visuals. So that visuals we are going to creating here. With the help of that visualizations, we are going to creating a report. Okay. Now, how to create a report? This is all the process we need to follow that. So that's what we are going to learning that. And apart from that, if you observe that, when we need to create any one single visual, what we need exactly? What we need, guys? If I need to create any single visual, what we need? I should need some, data. Okay, where the data should be there, where the data has been stored, right? Yes or no? So that data we need to get from different data sources. Okay, either it is database, either it is cloud, either it is any files also. So my data is in CSV, my data is in Excel. If my data is in PDF, if my data is in folder, it's not a matter. If my data is in my database, whether it is SQL or MySQL, what we have to do, you should know about that also. You should know about that also. Yes or no? So that's what we are going to cover something about the SQL data analytics part. Okay, clear everyone? But also we are going to see that I'm going to cover the data analytics part in SQL. As a Power BI developer, what we need to know about the database, that also we are going to cover that. Everyone clear? Clear everyone? Any doubts? Please try to ping to this number if you guys are any doubts. Is that clear? So you can contact to this number if you have any doubts. You can get clarification. Okay, and if you have any doubts, please ask me right now. And if anyone did not enroll, please try to enroll with this course.
So
Okay.
the installation you will send to the process.
Yes, I will send to you the process, and apart from that, I will explain to you in the session also.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all
Tomorrow
I
we'll
have.
see
Thank
that.
you.
Tomorrow we'll see that.
Okay,
If anyone did not enroll, please try to enroll that this course for today. You will get a confirmation to attend that the next sessions.
thanks. Bye.
Okay. Clear everyone? Any doubts? Can I remove? Can I close this meeting? Because I do have another session for the next one, man.